Hi Star Wars fans and welcome to the channel. On today's video I just bought myself a really old, 20 years old R2-D2 shampoo bottle holder thing. It's very good. It's about 8.5 inches tall and it's the exact same scale as like the Sideshow and Hot Toys. So I thought I'm going to buy one cheap and then I'm going to pimp it a little bit and then weather it. I thought perfect, I'll do a video on it and show you guys. So hope you enjoyed the video, and if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Enjoy! Yeah, so this is what turned up in the post, pretty basic. It's got some paint missing in places, so I took the actual headpiece off first, masked it up as you can see, and then got some chrome enamel paint, sprayed the head, painted the eye black, hid that plastic, and then went in and sort of removed, sanded down those pretend pipes and added some real pipes with some wire. Okay, as you can see, these bits here have sort of just been painted on the outside. I have put a bit of chrome on, which I did earlier, but I'm going to sort of put some blue paint around here, just finish them off a little bit. So yeah, we're using one of these liquid chrome pens. Quite handy. I'm just gonna go and touch up a little bit more. Some places where missing some. There we go. Yeah, with these chrome pens you're supposed to sort of like put a coat on, leave them, they say leave it for a few weeks and then like come back to it again and do a bit more. Well, I did this a bit yesterday, but I'm not that worried because when I go over this with a black wash and brown wash, it's gonna dull it anyway, a lot of it. But yeah, it's the first time I've used one of these sort of chrome pens. Alright, certain places are a bit tricky to get into, but see, I've done here, done there, done there, done a bit here, so I might just put a bit more on here. I'm going to let it sit there and dry now. Welcome back. So right, we're going to do a bit of weathering now. We've pimped it all, so all the paint's dry now that I've done. The blue, some more chrome, gold we've done. So first we're going to go over the black wash all over that, and then I've got the head to do. And then we're going to let that dry, and then I'll come back and we'll do some brown. Hopefully it should look alright. Let's see what the finished article is. Okay, let's crack on. You can all see that. Here we go. Let's get in there and weather it up. Oh, that's better. A bit heavier. Look at that, pretty caked in, a bit scary looking. And then we're gonna just brush it off. Look at that straight away. Just highlights the detail. Looks great. Yeah, it really brings up the vents and everything. Makes the vents look better. So we'll keep going at it. It's the only problem where you're gonna say you're gonna whether to put this black on. The chrome pen doesn't like it'll dull the chrome. That's the only sort of little letdown. But you can always go over it afterwards, the chrome pen again. Let's just really get in there and cover it. Because this plastic is quite glossy and shiny, so I did wonder if the paint would actually take to it, but it seems alright. Some places are going to be quite awkward to. You can always move this forward. We get this leg done. Make sure I do all the inside as well. And that's going to have to be a bit. There's not much detail on the inside of this, so that's a shame. Right, I'm gonna dry it off. Really highlights some of the details. Nice. Okay, so far after I've dried it off a little bit, so yeah, you can see I've done that leg, the front, and then the sort of the underleg. Just see how the detail pops. I mean, when I finish this, I'm going to go over and sort of take some of the black off with a bit of water as well, because I want to add some brown as well. A little bit of brown around here, a little bit on the feet, you know, just a little bit everywhere, a little bit of brown. But amazing, isn't it? When you just put that detail in there, it pops. Okay, let's do the back now. Can you all see that? So I'm just adding a little bit of water to the paint, just the cheap wood-based black paint, but really going both ways with it. So across and down. It looks like, oh my god, it's like you just, how are you going to get it? But it's amazing. You get it, you've got to be quick. Just get it when it's, that's why you add some water to it. And then you get in there with just a bit of your cheap towel, and then you just quickly just, so wipe it all off. You don't want to wipe it all off too much. You want it to look sort of natural, but you don't forget, even though this dries, you can go in with a wet bit of towel and really take it back. Look at that, showing all the detail now. Okay, so I've gone round and I've just gone in with the black, and I've weathered all the body, the legs, the underneath. See that? There's a little bit more. It's a bit wiping off. So yeah, well, it's got nice in the crevices there all round. Pretty happy with it. What I'll do now is I shall go in and get a clean bit of cloth or a bit of kitchen towel. I'm going to dip it in some water now and drain the excess off, and then I'm just going to go over, wipe some places, get some of the too much. So you want like patches where it's sort of clean, but don't take too much off. You want it just take it down a little bit. You're just taking a little bit. You don't want it looking sort of like you don't look like you have weathered it. You want it looking kind of natural. So it's kind of knowing how much to do it, and don't take too much. But if you take too much off, you can always go over, sort of wash it again, you know, go over the wash. But yeah, well, yeah, especially there, that's a bit, the legs are too much. You want to just take that off, take it down there, especially you're going to get your fingerprints on it as well, so you might want to take that down. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, let's get this a little bit clean. So I'm going to go over with some brown as well. I think the front feet there, that's where I've sort of rubbed down the plastic a little bit where I was sanding the, so we're probably gonna show like nice little bits of clean, like where it's been fixed or he's rubbed past something. Okay, we've got the dome to do now. So I've just had, that's had the enamel chrome Halfords paint on it. Just a bit of chrome, not silver, chrome. I always find chrome gives it a bit of more of a, but it's going to lose a lot of this shine now. We put this black on. So let's go. Here we go. Put some of the wash on it again. I probably don't want to put too much on this. Just want to give it a light coating all over, but go both ways. It's just amazing how dirty R2 is. When you look at a lot of pictures, I mean, in A New Hope at the very end he's very clean again. He's had a bit of a polish and a spick and span, but you know, all the way through, like all the new films, he's dirty. So I'm going to go in with the cloth again. Just take some of the excess off. I feel it's a bit sticky. There we go. I think I won't have to go in and take any off of the water. I'm going to leave this looking. I might go in, actually, I think I'm going to go in with another pass over it. And try and get the black dirt to sit in those. Yeah, you want to leave the dirt in the blue. That really makes the blue pop a bit more. But yeah, get the most of the, keep it in the blue, but yeah, make the chrome nice and kind of shiny. Yeah, it's not much difference. I can see it. I don't know, it's the light taking it away, but There's a lot, I've got a bit more dirt around here. Okay, so put the head back on now. The black is sort of drying off. It's still a little bit, but we're going to go in with some brown now. So I'm going to go around and dab some brown in places, and then put the brown on, and then go over it again and wipe it down with a bit of water. Take it down again, let it dry, and then see what we got. See if we have to go over it again. Okay, so now we're going to go around with a little bit of brown now. Just be it's going to mostly be sort of around the bottom. And a little, take some. Get it around the, want it around all the feet. Sorry about that. Take all that off. Yeah, so I've gone around the back now, bottom of the feet with the brown. Yeah, probably a little bit too watery, but that's okay. I can always, I think the brown is less. I don't want too much of the brown. The black's better, I think. Well, here we go. I'm pretty happy with him. He's all finished now. So I just want to go back and sort of go over what I did again. So I took the top off, used a chrome enamel paint. I actually painted the main eye as well black because that was plastic before. And if I didn't mention it before, there is an actual battery inside, so it actually does glow up the red light. What I did is I drilled a hole here, so now when you press the button, the actual red light comes through. Kind of moved the light inside. I had to take it apart otherwise. But yeah, so, and then of course what I did is I went over the body and touched up the arm, the main legs here with some blue. Added some chrome detail, just bits and pieces of chrome, just to bring it out, make it look a bit more realistic. And then sort of sanded down the areas where the fake pipes were, and added some I've added some wires, just thick, real thick industrial big paper clips. Just bent them, drilled some holes, bent them, pushed them in, super glued them in, and then I've just got some gold paint here and just touching up with gold paint. There's a little, the weathering on the feet there is a little bit more than I expected because it's where I've sanded down the actual, dremelled down the fake wires. I could paint that white both sides and then go over with it some of the weathering again. I might do that, I don't know. I'm pretty happy with it. So it looks really, for a £3, I think it was £3. I think I paid more postage for it than actual than what it's worth. But yeah, this is like 20 years old. This came out, Phantom Menace came out. It came out, Phantom Menace. Yeah, it's quite cool. It's a good size, and I recommend anyone go out there and buy one. See if you can pick them up. You can find them. Some people sell them for £10, a bit more, a bit less. I found one for a couple of quid, but it cost me like £4 or £5 postage. But so yeah, so now I go. There we go. I've got a nice. I've done it myself. Bit of weathering, and the head does turn, so you can move the head if you want. So you could go crazy and add more electrics in it and stuff. So I thought I'd do a nice little comparison. Look, you can see the size. So this is my R5-D4. This is the sideshow. This is, say, 8.5 scale, and it's perfect to go Hot Toys. Look at the scale. Look at them. They look perfect. So you can see. So I've weathered this one now, and that one was done professionally. It's got wheels on the bottom, but they look great together. I'm really impressed. They look good. They look together. Really happy with that. So if I ever get a C3PO or I get a Luke, especially a Luke Jedi, that's going to look lovely next to the R2. And as I say, the head does move around. You can move it, but yeah, I'll take that off. See, so there you go. There's your shampoo thing inside there. And you've got batteries in there, so you can light up the eye. And what you do is, I haven't shown this, you can just push on there. So there we go. Look at that. So nice little extra touch. So yeah, you can light up the red. Well, that's great. That's one of the reasons why I bought it. I thought, oh, it comes with a little light. But yeah, I'm really happy with that. £2 thing now. Looks like it's worth a bit more. Well, thanks for watching this. I just want to say a big thank you to all my Patreon members, a big thank you to all my channel members. Please like, subscribe, leave some great comments, and I will see you on the next video. Okay, bye.